Hey everybody, this is Ryan of Mom on Mission, and today I'm bringing you health update number 3. I know this has been kind of a long time coming. Kind of took a break from YouTube in December and part of November through the holidays, so I'm a little late, but I'm a little late on everything these days, so it's not just you, it's me. I wanted to let you know how things have been going loosely with the Wellness Revelation because, like I said, I'm not like following it super to a T, but I am, kind of loosely. I'm mostly just reading it for the knowledge, and I'm trying to apply it. I'm not full on doing everything they ask, every activity they ask me to do, and everything. Maybe eventually I will get there, but right now I'm just reading it for the knowledge, and it's good. It's really good. Um, Progress as far as numbers on the scale, all that, physical stuff, a lot slower than I wanted. I won't say it's non existent, um, but it's slower than I wanted. And I'm learning to be okay with. um, the thing is, I can say that I did not gain over the holidays, which is probably a first. I don't know that I've had a holiday season in my adult life that I haven't gained a little bit over, through November and December. And I maintained. I definitely did not lose, but I maintained. So I consider that a win. So I thought I would share with you 3 wins that I've had so far. And they're not numbers on the scale. And that's all right because I want to do this to change my mind about my body, if that makes sense. And I've gone into this before, so I'm not going to rehash all this. But I thought I would share 3 wins with you and 2 things that I want to work on. So first, I have done a lot less mindless eating, a lot less of the, oh, I'm kind of stressed out. Where's the chocolate? I shouldn't say chocolate. I'm not even a chocolate eater that much. Where's the coffee? Where's the, whatever it is? Where's my chips? I've done a lot less of that. I won't say I've not done any of it. There's been a couple times, but by and large, a lot less of that. I've done a lot less overeating, which I had gotten good about. I haven't done that in a long time as far as consistently. My portions have been pretty good and whatever. And I've done quite a bit less sugar. Not really intentionally, like I'm not doing like a no sugar diet or whatever. I've just been just smarter about what I'm choosing. I am very, I don't know, I'm not against eating healthy and eating well. I'm very much against like this whole I must control every aspect of everything that goes in my mouth. Like, been there, done that. I can't do that. So, and not just I can't do that, I don't think it's healthy. So, we'll talk about that another time if you want to talk to me about that. But basically, I've just been a lot smarter about, what I'm putting in my body, but not obsessing over it. So, that has equaled less sugar because sugar was my thing. The second thing that I have had success in was more fluids. I've been drinking a lot more water, kombucha, just a lot more fluids in general and not super high sugar ones. Unsweetened tea, yes, coffee, but not a ton of it, not as much as I was. So I've been staying better hydrated, which was kind of a big thing for me. Last year, I was not so good at that. So toward the end of the year, I've been working on that and the beginning of this year. And the third thing that I had a win on was some major like mind blocks. And I feel like God kind of gave me a huge revelation about physical wellness, which I will share with you at the end of this video. But like my mind is a lot better than it was when I started this thing. Some things I would like to work on moving forward between now and the next update, which is hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks. Hopefully. Is first thing I would like to move more consistently. I'm not necessarily saying I want to have like a strict, super awesome workout regimen. That would be great, but it's just not really what I want, really, and not something I can do right now. Like, I have babies, or a baby that is still not always sleeping through the night and everything. So, and I really don't want to I just want to move more. I'll just say that. I want to move more. Um, and just let it be less sporadic and more consistent. Um, and then at number two, I would like to have more wisdom during times of opportunity. And by that, I mean temptation times. I hate calling them that, but um, times of opportunity, like when you're at a family function and you have no control over what's being served, and you're going out to dinner or holidays or whatever it is, because I am under the belief that you know food was created, yes, for nourishment and yes, for fuel for your body, but food was also created for your enjoyment. um, Like, if God didn't want you to enjoy your food, he wouldn't have made it sweet. He wouldn't have made fruit sweet. He wouldn't have made, all these different things. Again, I can go into that another time. That's not really what I want to talk about today. But, in the Bible, they feasted when they celebrated. So I'm not against, like, using food for enjoyment. I know there's a lot of people that would go against that and be like, no, food is just fuel. You just need to, whatever. And I guess if you really need to lose a lot of weight, that's probably true. But I mean, God made food for us, and I think we should enjoy it. Now, can you abuse that? Yes, definitely. And indulge too much? Yes, definitely. So I feel like the reason why I didn't gain over the holiday season was not because I did so well at all the holiday get-togethers and didn't partake in anything. I did. Like, I kind of went ham a few times. But the reason why I didn't gain was because all the rest of the times I was doing the things I said. I was drinking more fluids, I was being more mindful, and consuming a little less junk. So what I would like to do is kind of have wisdom to have that balance of how to enjoy holidays, how to enjoy date night, how to enjoy birthday parties and family get-togethers and whatever. And really enjoy the foods that are there, and not like freak out like, oh, I shouldn't have this birthday cake, or I shouldn't have whatever it is. But not to be like, all right, time to belly up, let's go. So I'm just really working on finding that balance. So that, because my family, we have a lot of this kind of stuff. Like, we typically once a week have something, whether it be just going to my mom's for lunch on Sunday, or going out to eat with someone, or, whatever. At least once a week, this opportunity arises. And if I go ham each of those times, I'm never going to lose anything. But I don't want to just be like, oh, I can't eat that and I can't eat this, not to dog on any of you who do that. But I mean, I don't know. Again, we can get into that later if you want to talk about that, because I know a lot of you health nuts are like, you have no idea what you're talking about. But I would share with you the revelation that I got. And it sounds kind of mystical and weird, but it's really not. I was just kind of having a downtime, upset about why things weren't really going as quickly as I wanted them to. And I was just kind of down on myself and very frustrated. And finally, because, the last thing we always do is pray. Why? I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for all of us, but sometimes you're like, this is so hard, I hate this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, wait, have I prayed about this? Oops. So I was like, okay, God, I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated with myself. I'm disappointed in myself. I hate this. I hate not being super comfortable in my body. I hate trying to find all this balance and trying to do all this work and, whatever. And I just do you ever just have this thing come to you and you're just like, I've got to write this down. I've got to write this down. And this is what came to me, and take it for what it's worth. And, if it speaks to you, awesome. And if it doesn't, then that's okay too. But what I wrote down was, my body is not the enemy, nor is it my God. It is simply my body, a vessel. It is not to be abused, attacked, nor worshipped. It is a dwelling place, a tool with which I serve the Lord. I shall not serve it, nor destroy it, but use it for my good and his glory. Because what I've found over the years, and, I had a friend tell me this a while back, that, your body is going to get used no matter what. No one is immortal. No one will be young forever. And that is not an excuse to just treat your body like junk and eat what you want and drink what you want. And, like, it's not an excuse to abuse your body, but like, is it really going to matter at the end of the day, like, how supermodel-y you look, or how, everyone's body is going to get old and deteriorate. Everyone's body is going to be used up by something. And that can be hours upon hours upon hours at the gym eating carrots. Or it can be drinking alcohol and doing drugs and eating junk your whole life and ruining it that way. Or your body can be used for whatever it is that God has intended you to use it for. And enjoying food and being fueled by food and moving a lot. And, your body's going to get used. What are you going to use it for? So, I don't know. That's just my little revelation, and it spoke a lot to me, and maybe it will to one of you as well, and if not, that's cool. But thank you for watching this far if that doesn't speak to you. Anyway, that is my update. Not as much as I would like it to be. I'm not as far as I'd like to be, but I am seeing progress, especially in my mind, and that's kind of where it all starts. So I'll call that a win for this month. I will catch you next time, and I thank you for watching. Bye.